All right, it's Christmas time, and that means tamales. And the folks at Mi Tierra restaurant are cooking up a tamale festival next weekend called Gran Tamalada.
Oh, we're very excited for that. Joining us this Saturday morning is Cariño Cortez, chef for the La Familia Cortez restaurants, to show us what to expect. We thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, there are so many different traditions that go along with it. Can you discuss a few?
Yeah, absolutely. So around the holiday times, of course, you know, families get together and they make tamales, and that's called a tamalada, and it's usually very matriarchal. So the abuela, the aunts, the mothers, they know the recipes for all of these things, and they teach the younger generations just how to do this. So we're excited to kind of integrate that festival next weekend.
And we heard that there are two schools of thought for
Yes.
how you should reheat tamales.
So there's the really quick and easy way, which I can't wait any longer, and that's wrap them in a wet towel, throw them in the microwave. But my favorite is on a cast iron kind of skillet, and leave them in this kind of husk, and you just let them get nice and toasty, a little charred. The masa gets that nice corn flavor, and it's a little bit different, but it's delicious.
Now, they require a lot of love. I mean, if you're going to start from scratch, this is
yes.
something, correct me if I'm wrong, this could take all day, right?
It could take a few days
few
because
days. Wow.
just to make this filling right here, our red chili pork, you're boiling chilies, you're
Right.
toasting spices, you're braising pork for about 5-6 hours. So you have to get started the day before or 2 days ahead. You're soaking these corn husks, the hojas, for at least a day, and then the masa you make that day of, and it's just got to be perfect. So
Labor of love.
Labor
It
of
really
love.
is. And so you have to equip yourself correctly. So do you really need one of these huge pots? That's part of it?
I mean, you don't want to go through the whole trouble of making all of this and only make a few tamales, right? So I think you need a huge pot, and sometimes they come even bigger than this.
Wow.
But you can make them in just a small steamer pot if you really only want to make a few. But yeah, this pot definitely, and you can always freeze them, so they're not going to waste.
Let's talk about the festival. Every year, thousands of tamales are made.
Thousands of tamales are made. We also have about a dozen different tamal vendors. So you can taste anything from the candy sweet pink ones to the chicken, the bean and cheese, the more traditional pork, ones wrapped in banana leaves. And we also have children's programming, which is a lot of fun. It's free and open to the public, and the Central Library is doing some kids crafts, some story time, some chalk activities, and we've got music and food, of course. And
This is right up kids' alley. Anytime the kids can get in here and play with something like this, they love it. By the way, I like that you said tamal vendors, because I learned something. I'm a little embarrassed because I didn't know that tamal, that's the singular.
So tamale is San Antonio's word, and totally correct here, but tamal is actually the singular version of the word tamales. So, but you're never just going to eat one, so.
Exactly. So how can people get tickets for the upcoming festival?
So the upcoming festival is free and open to the public. It's Saturday, December 8th from 11 to 7. Come anytime you like. Everything's going to be happening throughout the day. Just look up our social media websites, and you can get all the information there. And then if you can't wait till Saturday, you can order tamales online at lafamiliacortez.com.
That was going to be my next question. So a lot of folks, if they want to take out all the grunt work, they can call you guys ahead and order. Now, how close to Christmas can they do it, like the day before? Or?
You can do it the day before, but you know, I recommend getting a little prepared and organized. Make sure we have all the selection there and ready to go. So like I said, you can get them a few days before. You can put them in the freezer. We're going to give you a recipe card on how to reheat those. So how to steam them, how long, if you want to put them on the cast iron.
The good way to do it,
yes,
not the microwave way.
Not the microwave way,
Right.
but you can't train people otherwise sometimes.
All right, Chef Cortez, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.